Hey yo, what's up, my beloved champions fam? It's the bad guy of WWE champions, Zeke 4-0, back with a brand new champions video. And today we are here with some brand new champions gameplay. As you all know, if you have been logging into the game recently, to conclude the Ladders to Riches MLC of June, we had one more talent up. Scopely had one more up his sleeve before this Flash Feud weekend conclusion to this month-long contest. And your boy made a couple of power moves, a plethora of 6-star gold power moves. I was assembling my Infinity Gauntlet of machismo, and I had to take up certain characters that when I look at them, they represent yours truly. Hey, yo. And so today we're going to go ahead and do a little short, sweet, and brief, hopefully, deep dive of a certain technician. In my opinion, after testing him out, he is hands down my favorite technician up to this point in time. And yes, it's because he is a variant of one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. And yes, it's because he represents the era that got me into wrestling many years ago. And we're going to go ahead and check him out here on Hell Mode and Survivor Series Backlash Tours. I am coming soon. I just got to get a couple more feuds under my belt, and I will be able to move up to League 23 to unlock you and get those oh so beautiful and crucial resources. But for right now, we're going into Survivor Series Hell Mode Round 5, and we're going up against someone on Match 5. Our honorary Oos, Sami Zayn Modern Era Tech, is about to go one-on-one with the Great One, The Rock, Attitude Era Technician, Aggressive Technician at 6-star gold. Now, I'm going to let y'all know right now, this is the moveset that I'm running, and ever since I've been running it, I've been loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. But we're going to go ahead and show you the specs on him, just so you know what we're dealing with. We have not pumped any levels into him, and we do have a moment for him. But this moment is specifically only for Showdown, so it's not going to benefit in the Road Tour. We do have max MLC perks, so his moves are going to be able to go off without a problem. But let's go ahead and check out the entourage. We are running the triple black, and this setup is simple and plain. You're going to hit the Samoan drop. You're going to place down 3 2-turn Juggernaut gems. First turn is going to boost your black gem damage. The second turn is going to make a certain area into botch gems, a 2x7 area of botch gems. Then we have a control move, a submission. The submission is crucial here because not only can you use it to help dwindle down health, but you can also use it to set up some Zawal Cardos to get some more black gems taken care of to keep you loading up on the black moves. And finally, we have the rock bottom. Once those botch gems have been brought to the board, thanks to the 2-turn Juggernaut gems, we are going to be able to turn those botch gems into black gems. Now, for this entourage, we have Tranquilo, Modern Era Trickster, Andrade Almas, who's giving us +2 black MP, and botch gems are doing 75% more damage. Then we have Striker Woods for black MP +4. Then we have Trickster, Stacy Keibler for 50% more botch gem damage. And we have Zombie Edge for black gem damage flat 12K. Now, if I had Zombie Becky, she does additional botch gem and green gem damage, but we don't have her. And I do have Trickster Wade Barrett. I decided to pick him up at 6-star, and his botch gem ability is 100% botch gem damage at 26K. So we do have him on here, and with maxed out perks, you can put him in place of Andrade, and it will still go off turn 1. All 3 black moves will be good to go. But right now, we're going to go ahead and run this, and I'm just going to show you and just let you recognize real. Now, I am going to also make you aware back in like a while back, they did have a deal for a 6-star bronze, the most electrifying man in sports entertainment, Attitude Era Trickster, The Rock, Fuse. You could either have gotten it as a Fuse if you already had him on your roster, or you could have picked him up guaranteed at 6-star bronze. I had already pulled him. I just went ahead and got the Fuse to spare me some Trickster tokens and resources there. So I'm just letting you know. But with that deal, you did get guaranteed a Ultimate Rock strap. So I was able to partake and get that. And with that, I equipped it to The Rock, the Nation of Domination Rock, and we have the baddest jacket on here. Now, the baddest jacket works in 2 ways, and this is how it goes. When you generate 3 or more submission gems, you increase your black gem damage or your yellow gem damage by 100% for 2 turns. So keep that in mind with them Juggernaut gems. Now, this is also something I want to keep in mind too. Things can be RNG. Sometimes the board will work in your favor, sometimes it won't, but he's still going to hit pretty hard. So less talking, more action. I'm going to go ahead and show you how I utilize this guy. I had posted a picture of him doing over 100 million damage. 100 million damage. And when I posted that, a gentleman hit me up and he was like, yo, what's your setup for him? And this is the setup. So we're going to show you. If everything goes right, he'll be hitting over 100. Even if things go a little bad, and they can go bad, even if that were the case, we could still hit a hefty amount. So the first part of the plan is you're going to put down your Juggernaut gems. So I always like to put them somewhere where they can't be touched or there can't be a match that's going to bother them. That's the first part of it. Now, the other part is getting a setup that's going to allow you to pretty much get your black gems recycled. Now, as we can see, we have a bit of a situation here. So we will see if we can get something to happen. If not, it is not the end of the world. It is not the end of the world at all. So we're going to do that. And then we're going to put one right here, just so we know he's going to lose MP, so he doesn't get his subs off. So we will see how it goes. We did not get the cycle here. So we're going to go ahead and just play it out a little bit. Let it rock. All right. So we got that right there. We did get the gem damage on that one. Now we can go ahead and get another black gem match, because I want to show you the full potential of this if it goes off properly. Okay. Now we got the black gem damage. We got everything loaded up, right? So his black gems are right now currently hitting for 1,195,956 gem damage. And that's cool. That is cool. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do this one. We're just going to show you what happens when we hit this right out of the gate. Because the aim is to stack the Juggernaut gems. You want to have multiple ones out of here. And even with that hit, he did 50 million. So it was the rockabye baby, lights out. But we're going to go ahead and go do another run. And we're going to try to get this appropriately set up so you can see what kind of big boy damage you can get once you hit everything after the submission. It does take a couple turns just to get him loaded up and set up. But even then, right out of the gate, right after that, 50 mil, you're putting people to sleep. So that's just showing you what can happen even on a light note. So if you got this guy and you've been sleeping on him or wondering if you can take him up or if you should take him up, the answer is absolutely yes, you should. But let's go ahead and run this thing back. Run that thing back, Turbo. And we're just going to rock and roll and see if we can get this off really good for y'all. Because y'all my Champions fan. And asking you shall receive. Now, we got to set up this time. Boom, boom, boom. We're going to take care of that. Then we're going to go ahead and we're going to light up these right here. And let's see. We will do one like that because that's going to cause another wild card, I do believe. And then we're going to put one right in the corner there. So this is going to get us our black gems. And we're just going to do some additional damage. So one of the Juggernaut gems did get hit. It's all good. Casualty of war. It is what it is. Boom. All right. Got that down. Now we got the boost. Okay. Went up a little bit. Now we're going to put another round of these out here. So we're going to want to put these somewhere safe and sound. So I'm going to put these right down there. There's really nothing going on. And then we're going to hit the sub again. I like dwindling them down. You want to dwindle them down. You want to make sure that they're not getting nothing crazy popping off either. You want to make sure that you are making their life a living heck, that they don't walk out of here thinking that they're going to get the easy dub. So we're not even playing that. We're not going to do that. So we're going to go ahead and load up that black right there. And then we're going to leave one on the board. Things could get changed around. We will see. Things are always subject to change. As long as the Juggernaut gems stay on the board, that is all that matters. As long as the Juggernaut gems stay on the board, as long as we don't get a pin, we are golden. So here we go. Everything's loaded up. And where are we at? 2,542,789 gem damage on the botches. So now what we could do, we'll just throw these out just to throw them out. Just because overkill is a thing sometimes, just to prove a point. And then we're going to unload and you are going to see what kind of damage this guy can do. This is a 60% gem damage strap. This isn't even one hundo. This isn't even a hundo strap. This is 60%. So let's just rock and roll. And I do have double Fury 2s on him. I do have double Fury 2s with a 200% black move damage boost on one of those medals. But let's just enjoy what The Rock is cooking. So he's going to unload all those botch gems on the board. All of those on the board. Huge Zawal Cardo. Didn't even break all of them. 110 million gem damage. Yup, we definitely made a move. And the loot cleared out the Juggernaut gems. But that is my video. It's a lot shorter than a lot of my others. I can guarantee you that. But absolutely worth it. Definitely should take him the 6-star gold if you have him on your roster. A great asset. A very rare champion to come across. The Scopely gods bless me. My Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost blessed my account that day when I did those pulls and I was able to walk away with them. But at the end of the day, if you get this guy on your roster, currently right now within this 6-star gold meta, is he worth taking up the 6-star gold? Absolutely, without question. And again, Stacy Keibler, Trickster Stacy Keibler, is a champion that people were able to get through a past MLC chase. She's in a lot of banners. You even have the Focus Loot banner for Tricksters that comes around every once in a while. Then on top of that, Striker Woods, everybody can easily get. And the MP trainers are given in this game. Andrade, people literally just got him free for free 99, free to play champion from last MLC in May. Zombie Edge, you could say he's rare, but he's an older unit, and you're able to go for him during the Halloween Zombie MLC or the Spring Outbreak MLC. You can either pick him up on a prize wall, you might pick him up in a pack where you just pay some disposable income for him, or you can get him from the polls. Very accessible. And when it comes to Barrett, well, for Trickster Barrett, Reality Barrett, the next best option if you don't have Regal with the Regal, okay? He's on the prize wall right now. If you decide not to go for the gold 6-star gold loot, if you already got solid champions, if you already got Miz, if you already got Brett and Trish, and you got those golden coins for the prize wall, go ahead and pick up Barrett. Even with Barrett on there, with max MLC perks, with Striker Woods, you will get all 3 black moves off without a hitch. So that is definitely something to consider if you have them on your roster, because that's with 75%, the 75% from Andrade and the 50% from Stacy. Let alone if you ended up picking up, I believe Becky 2 Bites is 60% botch gem damage and then 30% green gem damage. It's one or the other, something like that. You have her with Bad News Barrett with the 100%, the hundo, and the 60. That's 160 right there. You're still smacking. He's still hitting over 100 million if everything works out. But you do need the baddest jacket, and the baddest jacket was highly accessible. It has been very accessible as of late. So this is another option for that jacket if you want to just have it on standby, or you're just looking to put it on a tech and The Rock happens to be on your roster. So that is the video, y'all. I hope you enjoyed this gameplay. Short, sweet, and brief. The talking made it a little bit longer, but I just wanted to break it down for you because you're my Champions fan. But always know this. Hey, yo. Hard work pays off. Dreams come true. Bad times don't last, but champions do. Mad love and respect to each and every single one of you, of my beloved Champions fam. Please do your boy a favor by liking the video, sharing the video. Let's chop it up in the comments below. And last but certainly not least, but most importantly, subscribe to the channel for future content. It costs free 99 to leave a like, to share within the community, and to subscribe to the channel to see what's next. But hands down, my favorite technician in the game right now, hands down my favorite tech on my roster, especially being The Rock. I lucked out. My favorite wrestler of all time, my favorite era, the era that got me into wrestling to begin with, and just so much influence from what The Rock has been in my life as a role model, as a mentor, via television, reading his book, just staying on top of the grind, seeing the hustle, the motivation, the hunger, and just to know, you know what, you can win some, you can lose some, but you can keep pushing and you're still somebody. You are forever a champion. And you know what? Through the grace of God, we can make out our own destiny. We can make ourselves, we can break ourselves, we can destroy ourselves, we can rebuild ourselves. But ultimately, whether you have a couple cents in your pocket or $7 in your pocket, your story isn't over until you're in the dirt. So with that being said, y'all, thank y'all for checking out this video. Stay tuned. And until next time, y'all, peace.